Hello everybody, I'm Loaf Dog and welcome back to Danganronpa B3. So, last time we were just chilling in our room, and someone decided to show up. Let's see who that is. Is someone here? I don't know, if you don't open the door, my man, we will never know. Ah, Kaito. Come to kill me, have you?
Hey, come hang out with me a sec, in this dark hallway.
Huh? Now? But it's nighttime.
Come on, man.
There's no rule about walking around at nighttime, right? I'll be waiting at the courtyard.
I haven't said yes, bro. Wait! But Kaito wasn't listening. He turned and quickly walked away. The courtyard at this time of night? Centralized entirely within your room? What does he want? Could it be about the motive video I have? But how does he know? He may have ours? Maybe? Wait, should I even go at all? Something might happen, yes. You can say that again.
But no matter, we are
Courageous boys, we will correct you. What are you doing here? We are brave boys. Oh, are you going out, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah. Kaito asked me to come to meet him.
Yes.
Ah, yes. I saw him near the wisterias. I'm guessing those are flowers. So it was you he was waiting for. But having a secret meeting at a time such as this, do you intend to exchange motives?
No.
I don't know. Maybe. He just asked me to meet him. I don't know why. I was merely joking. However, it would be understandable for one to come to that conclusion. Please keep that in mind. Well, since I have witnessed you here, I'll suggest you avoid taking any foolish actions. You're suggesting me? I'm the one in danger, dude. In any event, good night. Okay, now I'm even more worried, exactly. Something could happen to me. Anybody else wants to join in on the fun? Actually, yes. Kirumi. Kirumi, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm returning to my room.
Yes, of course.
Also, it would seem that the rooms of the deceased are now locked.
They weren't before? Huh? Really?
Yes,
Yes, Monokuma must be responsible for this.
it seems as
Rantaro in particular seemed to know more than he let on. Perhaps there is something in his room that Monokuma does not wish for us to see.
You're right.
Well...
either way.
At any rate, we cannot do anything about what has already come to pass.
May I?
I shall return to my room. I bid you good night, Shuichi.
Aw, thank you, Kirumi. She's so precious. Door. Now, let's go get our heads smashed in. Bro, nobody is in their room. What the hell?
Yeah, oh, it's you, Shuichi.
Don't say it with that tone. What are you doing up at this hour?
Yeah, well, just thinking. But it's pretty late now. I think I'll sleep well tonight.
I knew it.
If I knew it'd be like this, I would have had her undo my brainwashing a long time ago.
Oh, the missing memories. Okay, I was a little confused for a second. Your brainwashing? See, even Shuichi is confused.
Well, good night.
Good night to you too, I guess. What was that about? She looked happier than usual. I wonder what happened. I mean, she must have remembered something that made her happy, but yeah, what might that be? I don't know. NG, I saw NG. There you are.
Huh? So HA, where are you off to at this hour?
Well, I have something to do. What are you doing?
Oh, I was just praying to a two, and just be excited for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Sayonara.
Good night, Shui. See you tomorrow.
I guess I will see you tomorrow. Is somebody gonna die? Tomorrow? Is she planning something? Yeah, that was a little ominous. Hey, dude. Yeah, I'm guessing Korekio was referring to these.
Yo!
Oh, good. You came.
What's wrong, Kaito? Why did you call me out here all of a sudden?
I mean,
See, since I was chosen as an astronaut trainee, I've trained every day, but I haven't done any training here at all. At this rate, I'll get all week, so
got it.
join me, Shuichi.
Out of all the people, you think I'm the best suited for this? Like, not Tenko, not, I don't know, Kiba no. But like any of the other guys, me?
Huh?
What? Why me?
Alright!
Doesn't matter, let's get started. Take off your coat.
Wait!
Wait, why?
Instead of complaining, just do 50 push-ups.
I don't know how it happened, but before I knew it, we were training. Okay. I mean, I guess that's good for you. I was doing push-ups with Kaito in the courtyard in the middle of the night.
Why
Oh, okay, these are voiced.
have to do this? Now's not the time to use your head. Now's the time to move your body.
I mean, yeah, it's only gonna strengthen you, so why not?
What's the matter? Slowing down already? I never.
Yeah, we could see that.
My arms are giving out.
Come on, bro, you gotta power through.
Possible is possible. All you gotta
Yeah.
do is make it
Put on
so.
some like cool music that pumps you up. What the? That logic makes no sense. Somehow I managed 50 push-ups, but my body was spent. I collapsed on the grass, panting.
Jeez, that's pathetic, man. Getting tired from only 50 push-ups?
Got it.
Well, that's enough for now. We'll pick back up tomorrow.
What? When did I appoint you as my personal trainer, bro? I mean, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but we're doing this again tomorrow?
Huh? Well, yeah. You gotta do daily training every day, right?
But why do I gotta do this, Kaito?
I mean,
Because this training's for you.
For me?
When I look at you, I can't help but get frustrated. I ask myself,
Gonta would have been an awesome, training partner.
is the one Kaida entrusted her wish to really this week?
I mean,
You've been holding yourself back since then, haven't you? Do you think Kaida died because you made a wrong deduction? Do you think you killed her?
okay.
Yes, I do, Kaito. Because of my detective work, she set up that...
Dumbass.
What are you saying? That was all her fault.
Listen up.
Her sins and her regrets are hers alone. You'll only make her worry about you if you try to bear all those by yourself.
I know. I know that. I already know that. You don't have to tell me. But I can't help it, Kaito. I can't stop myself from thinking about what I could have done.
It's no use.
I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of.
Alright, I got it. So that's your enemy, huh?
Enemy?
I mean,
Well, you gotta deal with your worries yourself. I can't give you an answer for those, but
but you know,
at least you know you're weak. As long as you can admit that,
let's do it.
then you'll be okay. You just gotta train and get stronger.
Huh?
Listen up.
Listen up. Training is the only way to overcome your weakness.
But in my case, getting stronger is more of a mental concept.
Don't worry about it.
Your head and body are connected, right? At the end of the day, they're the same.
Hi, my name is Celestia Ludenberg. Your favorite character is Maki. Wait, didn't you say it was Kokichi last time? How are you doing? What does that even mean? It's not making any sense. But maybe that's exactly what I need right now. Alright, Kaito. I'll try. Oh, you said you hated Kokichi. Sorry, my bad.
No.
I mean, will you let me? I want to train with you, Kaito. To get closer to defeating my enemy.
Well said.
Well said, bro. But I'm strict, so you better prepare yourself.
Bro, huh? That's the first time he's called me that. But, perhaps you should be training too, Kaito. You talk big for a guy that only did 20 push-ups. Ooh, already talking smack, my man. Okay, I like it.
What? You are counting?
Out of the girls, I hate Miu because she's so inappropriate. I mean, yeah, but that's... she's also fun, you know, at times. Not always, like 90% of the time, it's only mean. 10% of the time, the stuff that she says, it's mean, but funny.
Jeez.
So far, I don't know, it's really difficult to pick a favorite one, because I mean, we really haven't gotten to know them really well. So yeah, I'm still a bit undecided. Kibo is wholesome, yeah, I do like Kibo. And I think, yeah, he's the one we have progressed the most with his fragments. So yeah, I think we'll befriend him before anybody else, actually.
Jeez, you even noticed that. I guess you are the ultimate detective after all. But you know, the goal was just 50 anyway. So it doesn't matter if I'm a few short.
Bruh, a few?
Well, that's not fair at all.
And Kaito is pretty funny also. Kyo reminds me of Gunham. Yes, actually, in a way. Yeah. Even in his design, with all the bandages. And thus, Kaito and I began our training regimen. I don't really know why Kaito is so concerned about me. But I suppose I can trust someone again. Just this time. I decided to trust Kaito. I decided to trust Kaito and his craziness. Yeah, he really did. I liked him as a character, yeah. But hey, I will say, like, apart from, I think Kyoko was her name, like, everybody in Danganronpa 2 was pretty cool to hang out with. And yeah, of course, that's saying the obvious, but Chiaki was the last straw emotionally. And I mean, yeah, maybe, honestly, personally, yeah, Chiaki didn't really care too much about. I was more about Ibuki, like she was my favorite, so yeah, that really hit me hard. And also, I'm so bad with names. Nekomaru. I really liked Nekomaru. I'm so tired. I worked out for the first time in a long while. I'm completely exhausted. But it's a good kind of exhausted. Alright, for now, sleep. I didn't have any intrusive thoughts that night. Wish I could say that, bro. Wish I could say that. I can't be the only one who was happy then when first found Nagito's corpse. I mean, you know, by that point, like, I want to say up to halfway, like, yeah, half of the game, I liked Nagito. Then he started acting like a douche, and I mean, the writers really did like a good job because they wanted you to hate him and despise him. And yeah, I think they did a good job because by the end of it, I was just like, finally, he's dead. He will not interfere anymore. Still, from beyond the grave, he managed to interfere. So, as soon as my head hit the pillow, I fell into a deep, relaxing sleep. At the time, I didn't yet realize just how horrific it can be to trust someone in this place. Hey, the theater. Let's see who it is this time. Jaws. Yeah, that's Jaws.
What are you looking at? Who are you guys? You're probably thinking this killing game is taking forever. Someone just died already.
You know, not gonna lie, yes. But then we found out he got himself killed in a way where we wouldn't be able to guess who done it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He managed to interfere with the trial even from beyond the grave. It's crazy.
That is what you're thinking, right? Man, you guys are messed up. But I feel the same way too. Geez, why won't someone just die? Watching people live and die is really the best entertainment. Some people say, what do you think life is? Honestly, life is worthless. When you die, you are quickly forgotten because there's tons of replacements out there.
Because he put the poison somewhere that was up to RNG who had it. Yeah, no. I really like that case, the trial as a whole. Like, pretty cool trial.
But if you die in a death game, everyone knows who you are.
I mean, without, like, leaving out Danganronpa V3, because of course, no spoilers. In the other games, like, what was your favorite trial amongst them all?
But if you die in a death game, everyone knows who you are. That itself is a form of happiness. Who will find happiness next? My heart's pounding with excitement.
My favorite plot twist in the first game was where everyone consented to being in Hope's Peak forever. Oh, okay. I also read somewhere that there was a thing you could get from the Mono machine, which just allowed you to just let you leave. Basically, it was a remote for the door, I think, or something like that. Never got that, but yeah, that would have been fun to see. My favorite case is Game 2, Case 4. Okay, remind me who was the victim?
Rise and shine, Ursine. Yum. This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy.
Oh, Nekomaru. Okay. Yeah, I can see why.
Nom. It's now 8 a.m. Time to wake up. Yum.
Are they eating or something?
What are you eating?
It is okay.
What do you mean?
What's okay?
Okay, everybody wake up. Unless you are dead,
Then disregard. I mean, they would have to.
let us all be positive and excited today.
Farewell. I really don't like the first case of Danganronpa 1 because it was so obvious. Yeah. But I mean, for being the first game, they really had to, let you test the waters a little bit. My body hurts. My muscles were still sore from working out, but because of that, I had a good night's sleep, for the first time in a while, actually. Perhaps even the first full night's sleep since I got here, so the soreness was nice, in a way.
All right.
Breakfast! Eating a good breakfast became part of my daily routine. Okay, let's see. I wonder if Korekyo is gonna ask us if we've been up to something sketchy.
Oh, Shuichi.
Ah, Ryoma, are you headed to the dining hall?
If I went there the way I am now, I'd just ruin the mood.
Hey,
Listen, I can't even begin to imagine what your life has been like. And I know that this is going to sound cliche, but
okay.
you shouldn't give up on life. If you keep leaving, I'm sure good things will happen.
Yeah, right. Good things, huh? Good things are when your wishes, hopes, or dreams are fulfilled, right? Does that have to do with someone like me with no wishes, hopes, or dreams?
But...
More importantly, did something happen to you?
Huh?
You're walking funny. You haven't noticed? You look completely different from yesterday.
Oh yeah, I took off my hat.
It's like your eyes have stopped focusing on the past. Your face looks more dependable.
Pretty cool, I guess, just from a day of working out. Imagine what I can do in a week. Ryoma's speech was so low and melancholy. He turned and walked away,
Okay.
stopped focusing on the past. What do I care? Breakfast time! Let's see. Hey, Tsumugi. Oh, good morning, Shuichi.
Hey,
Good morning, Tsumugi. Are you headed to the dining hall?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, not because anyone told me to or anything. I just felt like it.
That reminds me.
Oh, that reminds me. Have you gone to the casino, Shuichi? I find myself there sometimes. I've never seen most of the games they have there.
Could it be?
Do you think Monokuma made them? 100%. If so, I regret getting hooked on one of them. You're hooked on one, huh?
It's plain to see.
I'm just plain confident in my gaming skills. Would you like to play together sometimes? I mean, oftentimes at a casino there are games of luck, not of skill, but sure. If we get the chance. Oh, sorry. We should stop talking about stuff like this and go to the dining hall already. I'm gonna go on ahead. You do just that. But I think there was someone here. Oh, Mew. Alright.
Hey!
Hey, Shuichi. I mean, Puichi. There's something I gotta ask you.
Why did she correct herself? And look at the emotional damage that he sustained.
You ever hear about back items in casinos?
Why are you also interested in the casino? What's going on? Back items? What are those?
You wanna know more? You do, right?
On your knees!
Then bow down to me, worm.
wait.
Where is this coming from?
Listen up!
Last time, when you and Kaide bowed to me, it felt so good that I had to put on dry panties. So do it again. Come on, hurry up. Make with the bowing already.
Sorry, I'm not gonna do that. See you later.
Oh, well, wait a minute. You don't need to bow, just listen to what I gotta say.
She just wants my attention. Well, I do kind of want to know what she's talking about. I suppose I'll listen to her.
You're right.
Alright, I'll hear you out. What is a back item?
It's an item you stuff in your bag, hahaha. So, if you have a certain item, you can play a back game sponsored by Monokuma himself. It can be traded at a higher rate, and if you do well, you can earn quite a fortune.
A back game? I have a bad feeling about this.
Sorry.
I have no interest in gambling, and I don't know about any item like that.
I see. Sorry I said anything.
Oh no, don't be. There she goes. Mew's surprisingly normal when she gets turned down. She should act like that all the time. I mean, halfway, you know? Like, not like this, she's too submissive, but not even like how she usually is. But then again, I suppose that's odd as well, yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Scoop doo poo poo doo doo. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
According to my calculations, not everyone has gathered today.
I suppose so.
You can see that without doing any calculations.
Jeez, what's everyone else doing? It seems Maki has chosen to spend all her time inside her ultimate research lab. I'm not sure what she is doing in there, but she has no intention of leaving.
What was that?
What does the ultimate child caregiver gotta do in her research lab anyway?
Maybe she's hiding a bunch of kids in there that she's secretly taking care of. What? She's not some stray dog on the streets raising pups?
I also saw Kokichi and Gonta sneaking around together.
Ah,
A couple of virgins sneaking around sounds like a bad news to me.
I saw Ryoma on my way here, but he said he wasn't coming today.
I see. Well, we don't need that guy around here till he's got his head on straight. Tch, how did the famous Ryoma Hoshi end up like that?
What? The famous Ryoma Hoshi? Moving along. What are those two doing? What is that? Praying? Attuning, I guess? Okay, we'll get to them later. Let's talk to everybody else first. This is rather strange. Angie is the same as ever, but it seems Himiko is praying too. Whatever could be going on. What's Angie doing with Himiko? What's going on?
What are Kokichi and Gota up to? Oh my god, did those virgins finally get so pent up that they turned on each other?
I mean, it's their right. Maki's just been holed up in her ultimate research lab, hasn't she? Is it such a great lab that she just got absorbed in it? Nah, she just didn't want to be in our presence. But I can't even imagine what sort of things would be in a lab for child caregivers. Diapers? Probably? It can't be children, but becoming a mom in her first year of high school? That's just unthinkable. Who was she talking about? I mean, I don't even know if I should be looking that up, because I've been trying to incorporate each and every one of her references into the videos, but like someone being pregnant on her first year of high school, that could be anybody. Like, even in real life, not even in anime or games. Like, that's happened multiple times. How the hell do I know who she's talking about? And she couldn't have been talking about Maki herself, right? I don't think. Could be, but who knows?
Himiko is acting rather odd. I do not fully understand what she is doing.
Oh, no worries.
Neither do we.
all of you.
Neither of us has exchanged our motive videos with another, correct? As long as murder remains a possibility, we must not watch those videos.
You're right.
I see you agree with us, Kirumi.
It's rare I hear you speak your opinion like that.
I do so to safeguard Kaide's final request. Her request was that we all live, and I believe this course of action will fulfill that request. There is no shame in choosing to retreat for the sake of one's survival. Nicely said. Kaito?
Shuichi!
Hey bro, did you sleep well last night?
Ah, yeah, really, thank you, Kaito. My muscles are still sore, though.
Right!
That's what I thought. You look refreshed.
Huh? Did you call Shuichi your bro? When did you two become bros?
Everyone's my bro. It's no big deal. I'm just training Shuichi is all.
A bromance? Gross. I guess virgins are just magnets for each other.
No, it's not like they're using a stand or anything. Okay, I think this is a JoJo reference, but like... No, not the monopad. Oh, come on. Dude. Okay. A bromance. Oh, yes. I'm stupid. Of course. Joseph and Abdul. Joseph and Mohammed Abdul. Okay, okay. Nice. Always appreciate a nice JoJo reference. Angie before Himiko. Okay, no, they're both together. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Prayer time.
Praying to a two, of course. Praying to a two,
Huh? You too, Himiko?
Yeah, as long as I pray like this, I don't need to waste my energy on useless stuff. No matter what happens or what trouble lies ahead, my heart will be calm.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
I see. It's escapism.
That's not right.
No, she has merely abandoned reality to speak to a two.
Actually,
That is escapism.
oh my.
Really? I didn't know that.
Kidding me.
Hey, Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko?
No, on the contrary, I've undone her brainwashing. Yeah, I was brainwashed before, back when I didn't feel the presence of a two.
It seems it's too late.
Himiko.
Himiko, please get a hold of yourself. You have to face reality. Hey, Himiko! Himiko!
Stop it.
Stop it. When you interrupt me, it messes up my calm heart. I remember this nightmare reality I'm in. All my insecurities and loneliness, the pain that made me want to die. Sheesh, Tanko. Don't interrupt Himiko while she's praying.
Then, smiling as always, Angie walked up to Himiko and smacked her in the face. Ooh, hugged her, okay.
I understand, Himiko. You're not actually scared. You're just sad, aren't you?
Huh.
You feel frustrated, anxious, and worried, but you have no one to confide
Yeah.
in, do you?
Who could be better to confide in than our Lord Atua?
It's okay. You're not alone, Himiko. I know a handsome god
Yeah,
who is
of
keeping
course.
a watchful eye on you.
I mean, you know, that's the thing about these, cults. Like, they draw you in with comforting, views and values and stuff, and then they have you, they got you.
Handsome god? Ah,
Yeah, what a mysterious miracle. I'm not scared anymore.
That's just the power of a hug.
Ah, how wonderful. It's all thanks to that handsome god.
Huh? What handsome god? Wait, Himiko, you like handsome men? Why can't it be me?
Are you playing for the other team?
I mean, it was pretty obvious, but yeah. So did Kaide, probably. Huh? Look at her foaming. What are you talking about? It's nothing like that.
Hey, Angie, what did you do to Himiko?
Huh? What did I do? I did something, I did. What did I do? Ah, yes. Atua has spoken to me. I shall convey his message to everyone.
Where's this conversation going?
Anyway, what was Atua's message? It concerns me a little. Should I talk to the others again?
no!
I mean, I'm not jealous or anything. My feelings for Himiko are totally clean and pure. Not like you degenerate males and your filthy, vulgar, impure feelings. That is some impressive brainwashing indeed. It seems being the ultimate artist is not Angie's only talent. Yeah, I guess not.
This is bad. They're gonna get so addicted. A virgin is weakest during their first time. It doesn't take much to get them off. You talk a big game, Mew. I wonder if you know your stuff, or if you just, you like to talk. Oh no, it's like she's fallen into a cult, isn't it? It's not like, it's what it is. To think that Himiko, who calls herself a mage, ended up like this. I mean, I don't know, is there a class that uses magic as well as miracles? Wait, do you need to have a patron deity to use magic? Well, I think, or is that just for divine spells? Yes, I think it's like that. Never played Dungeons and Dragons, got close once. I was gonna be the DM, so I did read a little bit about stuff. But yeah, it's been a while back, and then, of course, the bane of all Dungeons and Dragons, games. People got other shit to do, and yeah, schedules don't match, so it's been sitting there. So I'm not super sure, but I think, yeah, it's just for divine spells that you call upon like a god. Himiko seems more like the black magic type. You'd need a demon for that. Well, if you believe in demons, you believe in gods too, right? Well, it's not so much a matter of believing as, like, in-game. They exist. It's like, you can't be like, no, they're not real. They're there. They're speaking to you. Sorry. All of that is just plain unimportant. I was just curious. No, it's nice talking about that stuff sometime.
What's the matter?
What's going on? Did Angie do something to Himiko?
I just undid her brainwashing, that's all.
But Himiko is clearly acting strange.
What was that?
That's rude. I'm not acting strange. This is my true self. I guess the two-his words can't reach robots.
That's robophobic.
What? You're being robophobic again.
It'll be okay.
It's okay. Atua has compassion for robots who look human.
Oh, okay. What about my brother Toaster over there, huh? He don't look human, so he gets no compassion? A divine message. I think it would be best to verify what her Atua has to say.
Yeah, probably some dumb shit.
How did the conversation end up here? Jeez, girls' conversations are always like this. They jump around so much I can't keep up.
That's not really important right now, Kaito. I guess Angie herself.
Hey,
Angie, what are these divine messages?
Atua says that this academy suffers from the same sins as the outside world. You're all unhappy because your greed is making you treat each other like adversaries.
Tua has spoken.
Atua has spoken. Your desire to leave this place is only worsening your greed.
Greed.
'Cause Atua says
So we must cast aside that sinful greed and rejoice in our new lives here.
So you are saying we should live here for the rest of our lives?
no.
No, that's wrong.
How divine.
It's not enough to simply live here forever. Our lives must also be full of divine purpose.
Are we supposed to sacrifice somebody?
In other words,
You see?
we must make this academy heaven on earth.
Oh well, that's not so bad. What?
And then?
In doing so, our desire to leave will vanish, and the killings will cease.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't agree with the cult stuff, but that's not so bad of a proposal, you know?
that's
Are you being serious right now?
I mean, assuming we can't really escape, yeah, she just wants us to live happy here and not kill each other. I was more worried that she was gonna suggest, yeah, like,
I don't know, sacrificing someone to her god so that he will set us free or some shit. So
Because
This place provides us all with shelter, food, clothing, and wonderful friends.
punished.
What more could you possibly desire? Then do not give in to your greed. What?
Himiko, do you hear this nonsense? Snap out of it.
Out.
A Tua's divine messages are never wrong.
What?
Himiko is a good girl and a fast learner.
And then
Together, we devised a truly divine plan. The best plan ever to help us live lives of fulfillment here.
The best plan?
Tell them, Himiko.
everyone.
Make them burst with happiness. Yeah, explode with excitement. It's finally happening.
Great, huh?
The amazing Himiko's magic show is finally opening.
A magic show?
Don't worry, admission is free. Or actually, I guess admission will just be your smiles.
Hey, that's the first time I've seen her happy. Or like showing any emotion at all.
Over the years, my show has given many smiles to people with broken hearts. Now is the time to demonstrate my powers.
With my magic.
My magic is the only thing that can heal your twisted hearts.
But in our current predicament, performing magic tricks is quite illogical.
Stop it.
Yeah, don't disturb my concentration. You gotta learn to read the mood already. And it's called a magic show because I do magic, not tricks. Screw your magic show. I don't get excited about that crap.
You literally are?
You're way too excited.
How about that?
Yeah, the show opens tomorrow morning. Come to the gym after the morning announcement. You guys better get excited and look forward to it with anticipation.
Say,
Surely you mean anticipation. Or have I misunderstood the nature of this show?
Well then.
Hey Miko, and I will begin the prep work, and I'm supposed to ask others for help too.
Sayonara.
I'm counting on you guys to help. Sayonara. Yeah, farewell.
I mean, yeah, it's not so bad, actually. After announcing their show before anyone could react, Himiko and Angie left the dining hall.
Himiko?
Himiko, what happened to her? Faith as intense as this can be quite terrifying.
but
There may be no cause for concern, but this does not appear to be related to our motive videos.
Yeah, see? I mean, at least for now.
Come on, man.
You're only worried about that?
I'm worried.
Of course, we cannot afford to take Monokuma's motives lightly.
But everyone who isn't here could be showing each other their videos, right?
The fuck you just said?
You mean Kakchi Gontan Ryoma?
No.
No, I don't think that's it. Even with 3 people, there's a low probability of them having each other's motive videos. It seems unlikely that one of them would show a motive video without seeing their own in return. So I don't think a video exchange in a small group like that is likely. I see. That is true.
Well done.
Huh, not bad. That's the ultimate detective for you.
And then the narrator kicks in, but he was wrong. They did in fact have each other's motive videos.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. The same goes for Angie and Himiko.
Give Himiko back. For now, let us have some breakfast, shall we? I have prepared meals for everyone. Of course, I will deliver meals to those who are not currently present. Wow, talk about efficient.
You don't gotta do that. I'll eat their portions.
Kaito, don't push yourself too hard. After I helped the stuffed Kaito to his room, I returned to my own. Free time? I think it's free time. Kokichi and Gonta, Enji and Himiko, and Ryoma and Maki too. Fuck those guys. Everyone's all over the place, but I shouldn't just leave them be. There has to be something I can do. Yes, I'm going to do something about this. Spend time with some other people? Yes, we are gonna do something about that. So, who were we actually pursuing? Kibo, Mew, and someone else? Kirumi. Okay. Now, to see where they are, actually, okay, that's Mew in the, what's that, the casino. Okay. Then we have Kirumi in the magic room for some reason. Oh, they are preparing the show in the gym, of course. Korekio. Oh, they're hanging out in Gonta's lab, of course. And Kibo and Maki. Can I want to try and see if I can sneak into Maki's lab. Probably not, but you know. Ooh, what's this? Haha, thought you could hide from me. Obtain hidden Monokuma. Nice. Now then. Oh, she's just outside the lab, okay. Can I? No, I can't even select it. Ah, hell.
Well,
I don't care who it is, I'm not letting anyone through. Now, goodbye. Maki's been here this whole time. She must really not want anyone to enter. Because I'm hiding a body in there. I want to check my fragments. Yeah. So, 2 from Kibo, 1 from Kirumi, and 1 from Miu. Yeah, we haven't really gotten far with any of them. But if I do these 2 free times with Kibo, yeah, it'll just be 1 more, and we'll be done with him. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Kibo both times. Although, I don't know if I have enough gifts for him, or if I have any at all. Might wanna hit the Mono machine. Yeah, I'm gonna do just that. Sorry, Kibo, I have to go to the first floor. Yeah, here. There we go, and school store. Still not sure what this is about. I guess it'll unlock at some point. But yeah, let's just pull a couple of these and I'll see you once I'm done. Dark belt, nice. Okay, so we're almost at 100% rate. We can leave the place and actually inspect a little bit our gift inventory. Present, yeah. I want to see how many we're missing. Okay, quite a few actually. So I guess maybe it doesn't work like I said, unless all these missing items are from the casino. Which I mean could be, but Of course from here on their story presents. Alright, Kibo. Map. 3rd floor. My man.
A magic show. It seems unconnected to the killing game, so I do not foresee any issues with it.
Should I hang out with Kibo? Yes.
Perhaps I'm overthinking. But we cannot let our guard down, not after what Monokuma has already put us through.
Spend some time with Kibo. Kibo and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Kibo a present? Yes. Where was it? There it is. A comprehensive catalog that features the latest cables, screws, motors. It could be considered a fashion magazine for robots. Okay. I mean, this has to be one that he likes.
Thank you very much.
This is quite a practical gift, thank you.
Listen closely.
Please don't get the wrong impression. I'm happy because this gift is so practical. Under different circumstances, this gift could be considered an act of robophobia. Of course. Shuichi, may I ask you for advice concerning a particular matter?
Advice? Are you sure you want to ask me?
Yes.
Yes. In fact, you are the only one I can talk about this matter.
The only one?
This question has been on my mind for a while now. Do you think I am merely ordinary, despite being the ultimate robot?
Well,
No, you don't need to answer. Compared to everyone else, I feel rather ordinary. Then why ask?
if I must.
So I've been thinking that I need to address this somehow by taking action. Shuichi, I intend to launch a robot business. A robot business?
Indeed.
Yes, I'm going to launch a business that takes full advantage of my robot capabilities. That's why I'm going to work to become a pop star robot.
A pop star? Why that?
Listen closely.
I arrived at this decision after analyzing many options. The main reason is that robots have yet to advance in the pop music genre.
I don't think they've advanced in any music genre.
For now.
On the subject of pop stars, singing is what they are mostly known for, right?
I mean, it should be. But Japan is a little weird if he's talking about idols. It's their looks. I really don't want to mess this up. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing for him. Because he might be like, well, then I'm screwed because I look like a robot. Or he may be like, yeah, I'm unique because I look like a robot. It's their looks.
That's.
Looks, huh? I suppose I could alter my appearance to a certain extent. But I don't want to change how the professor designed me. Singing is how I will stand out.
Well then.
I'm going to sing for you now. Please tell me what you think.
Okay.
Alright, sure.
I would soon regret those words.
Yeah, not the best. Kibo's expression while singing was so peaceful, so joyous. But my brain was being fried. I felt like my insides were scrambling. I can't block it out. I'm gonna throw up.
Dude, don't. Like, it'll be over with Kibo if you do that.
Several minutes later, I opened my eyes, still hunched over.
How about this?
What do you think, Shuichi? It was pretty good, right?
I'm sorry, Kibo. I don't think I can follow your music career.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean?
No.
Kibo, your singing was terrible. I couldn't take it.
Really?
What? Was it really that bad?
Yes, I don't think you should sing for people anymore.
Oh.
Oh no! Does that mean I can't become pop star?
Wait, Kibo, that's it. You can play music, right? Why don't you do that? If you just pretended to sing and play the song through your mouth,
Can't.
I can't do that.
I'm disappointed in you.
That is an illogical compromise, Shuichi. Please understand, my AI is a reflection of the human desire for greater understanding. So I must experience the hardship of training. The easy path will only hinder my progress. Even if one possesses an ultimate level talent,
That talent should not be a crutch, but a stepping stone to reach even greater heights. Hey, as long as I get a friendship fragment, you do you. I'm fine with that. I support you. Kibo gave me a dressing down, and I returned to my room. I never thought the day would come when a robot would preach to a human. Come to think of it, we didn't come to a conclusion about his robot business. Well, good thing we're gonna talk to him real soon. There's still some time left. Yeah. I got it, come on, jeez. Huh? I guess that's Kaito, but is he here to train already? Weren't we supposed to train at night? It's a little early. Maybe it's someone else, dude. Then, the moment I opened the door. Oh no, it's Kaito, okay.
Shuichi, run!
What happened?
Don't just stand there, run! Hurry, he's coming!
What happened?
Who's coming? Gah. Kaito risked a glance down the hallway and immediately stiffened up in fear.
Damn it, he's already here! Hurry, Shuichi, run!
Shuichi!
If we both make it out of this alive, let's train again.
I feel like he must be like fooling me. He's tricking me into running at full speed or something like that as a part of training. Kaito! Kaito gave his ominous warning, then ran away at lightning speed. What? Who are you talking about? I peeked through the gap in the doorway to discover what Kaito was so terrified by. Okay.
Whoa. Super Saiyan Gonta?
Huh? Broly? That's Broly, isn't it? It looks different.
What's going on?
What's going on? It looks like he's checking each room. He'll be at my door soon. Maybe someone stepped on an ant. And yeah, hilarity ensued.
I don't know what he's up to, but it's probably better not to be here.
Yeah, definitely. Careful to avoid alerting Gonta, I quietly tiptoed down the hall. I stealthily made my way to the courtyard. What was that all about? What was Gonta up to? Hey, Ryoma.
From the looks of it, you ran away from Gonta too.
Ryoma.
I don't know why, but it seems like he's gone into a rage and is trying to catch everyone. He was charging right at me at top speed.
He threw himself at you, but you managed to get away? That's amazing.
Yeah, I used this Shukuchi method, a technique from my tennis days. Like a flash step, you know? Of course, I've gotten rusty since back in the day, but Gonta still got a ways to go. He won't be able to catch me like that.
Shukuchi? Ryoma must have been an incredible player back in the day.
By the way, I'm sorry for saying something so uncool like I've got no reason to live.
No, you don't have to apologize.
I'm going to say this so we're clear. I'm not so stupid that I'd waste my life. I only said something like that because I was jealous of you.
Why?
Jealous?
If I had a stronger attachment to life, I could try my best alongside you all.
Oh, that's Gonta charging me. Suddenly, Ryoma ducked down, taking cover. Cool, man, don't warn me. Cool. When I looked to find what had scared Ryoma, I saw... Yep.
There you are. Hey, where are you going?
Taking a stroll?
Sorry, Shuichi, but I'm gonna run. I've still got things I need to do.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run too.
Gonta no can let you leave. Sorry, but it's for your own good.
Okay. Gonta charged at us like a runaway train, and then... I died. I lost Whoa, really? Okay, I lost consciousness. I didn't even feel the impact. Didn't have time to scream. My world turned dark. And in this pitch black world, I thought to myself, This is what it's like to die. Switching protagonist. I can't die yet. Hey.
Morning, sleepyhead. You're finally up, Shuichi.
Yes, was this all your doing?
Huh? What? Are you gonna ask, who am I? And where am I?
No, just a second question.
Well, you're definitely Shuichi Saihara. And this place is,
Gonta's lab?
I guess, hell.
Yeah, sure.
Hell?
I shook my head, confused. I looked around. Yep. Is this? Oh, okay, got a few people. Oh, you're awake. This is the ultimate entomologist's research lab.
Huh?
The ultimate entomologist's lab? Why? Ah, I remember. I was attacked by Gonta and then...
That's correct.
The same is true for the rest of us. We were all seized by Gonta and brought here. But Shuichi is the only one who got knocked out.
By the way,
Thank you. Thank you for stressing that. Gonta apologized for that. Apparently, he couldn't slow down in time when he tried to grab you.
why?
What is this anyway? Why did Gonta do this?
Oh my.
It's because of that guy. He was provoked by that guy. My eyes followed where Tsumugi was pointing. Kokchi, yeah. What were you expecting? There's no use trying to escape. Gonta will just catch you again. Okay. Care to expound on that? Why did it have to be this room? It gives me the creeps. Yeah, I getcha.
As I thought.
I do not think Gonta would ever decide on his own to capture us. What is Kokichi trying to accomplish by taking advantage of Gonta's naivety?
We must do it.
Regardless, I cannot forgive his nonchalant attitude about using people.
Say,
What are Kokichi and Gonta's true aim? Gathering us all together in this room? I couldn't stop Gonta, not even with my Neo Aikido. You see why I don't like Kokichi? Yeah, he's always scheming. His power is far greater than my Neo Aikido. I wonder though,
no.
I mean, it's all up in the air. We'll see what happens to him. I mean, he's slimy to the point where he might survive to the end of this. Don't know. Still think he's gonna become a victim. We'll see. Is this your doing, Kokichi? Did you have Gonta kidnap us? He's so simple-minded. As soon as I told him that everyone who hates bugs was trying to get rid of them, he started crying and said that he would get you guys to love bugs or something like that. Yo, I did say that. I was super sure Gonta could only get so angry because of bugs.
So that means
And that's why we're all here. Welcome to the mandatory insect meet and greet. Oh, Gonta thought up the name, so if you don't like it, voice your complaints to him.
Terrible.
You're terrible. You tricked Gonta.
right?
Isn't it great? Only an evil supreme leader like me could do something so evil.
Kokichi.
Kokichi, why are you doing this?
Oh, I thought we could throw ourselves a little screening party with all our videos.
See?
With all you here, exchanging our motive videos wouldn't be that difficult at all. Yes, if not for the fact that they're back at our rooms. And I want to see your videos too, so I figured we could all binge watch them together.
Please wait.
Do you know what will happen if you do that?
Everyone will know their motive and a killing will be more likely to happen. But I like playing on mean difficulty. Also, I don't run from battles in RPGs either. I wanna win this killing game, so I'm not gonna run from it. I'm gonna crash it.
How exciting!
That'll be way less boring, don't you think?
Huh?
What the hell does that mean?
See?
I tried to warn you guys. I told you that we shouldn't cooperate with each other. Plus, if I'm gonna do this, then I gotta enjoy myself and just go all the way. If the thought of playing a death game doesn't excite you, you'll never win, understand? Strangely, I could detect no evil in his smile as he said that. It was an innocent smile, like a frolicking child, sure. Although perhaps it's just another lie.
Perhaps. Surely it's another lie. Thank you for waiting. Gonta bring Himiko and Angie.
Huh? Himiko and Angie too?
Aww.
Aw man. And I was about to take a break too. I just finished all the prep work. Yeah, what's the meaning of this?
Himiko, are you okay? My saliva makes injuries heal faster. Yeah, sure. Does your face hurt? Do you want me to spit on your face and make it feel better? Girl, like... Okay, playing for the other team, and I can understand that, but you're going a little too far.
Stop it.
No.
Hey!
Hey, Gonta, are these the only ones you brought back from the gym?
Oh, Kirumi at gym, but she tell Gonta she too busy.
Haha. And you just let her go?
Atua has spoken.
Atua says Kirumi fulfills any request someone makes of her like a mommy.
Hey,
She's not a mom though. What? Wait, what request? Wait, is she a mom? Is she? You gotta tell me if she's a mom. I'd be more than interested to know.
I requested that she sew the curtains. I don't think even Gonta can disturb her.
sorry.
Sorry, not even Gonta strong enough to overcome Kirumi.
Well, I guess at least one of you is worthy of being called an ultimate.
By the way,
Well, nothing we can do about her. Are the others still hiding somewhere?
Oh, Gonta see Mew, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta no could bring her.
Oh, Gonta has a thing for Mew. Okay, that's interesting. Your face got hot? You mean you were hot on her trail, right?
No, she used her, what she call it, secret woman weapon, and then,
Oh no, okay, she just flashed him.
okay. Anyway, this enough people, right? Insect meet and greet is off to smashing start.
maybe.
Yeah, sure. This is good enough. We should move on to the main event anyway.
Gonta, don't be deceived. He just used you to abduct us all.
Huh? Really?
No, this is for the insect meet and greet. I like bugs even more than you do, Gonta.
Oh, more than Gonta. Amazing. You like bugs that much?
It would appear further argument is a useless endeavor. Now, Gonta, go ahead and teach them just how wonderful bugs are. I gotta run an errand, but I'll be back. Don't let them leave, okay?
Alright!
If they try to leave, it means you gotta really show them why bugs are so great.
Got it.
Could it be?
Wait, you're leaving?
Yeah.
Of course, someone's gotta break into your rooms to get the goods. Okay. That makes more sense. Lock-picking is a cinch for an evil supreme leader like me.
What?
I mean, they did not say that in this game though. But in the other games, the Monokuma locks were unpickable. Who knows if this is the case too.
What? You're going to enter a girl's room without her permission?
If I must.
It seems I must be the one to take care of this. With my talent, Kokichi, I will stop.
You're so dumb.
Yeah. I don't have time to listen to some robot. Let's see. It's exactly 9 PM right now. I should be back by nighttime. Well, have fun with the bugs till then. Kokichi then left the classroom. It appears appears we are caught in Kokchi's trap. Yeah, there's nothing to laugh about that, bro.
What should we do?
What should we do? At this rate, it'll end up as a motive video screening party. Yeah, I guess. You could call it that. My new Aikido is no match for Gonta's superhuman strength either.
Everyone!
We still have a chance when Kokchi comes back. That's when I will take care of this. Everyone, please just endure it until the end.
I mean, what can you do about it? You have the strength of an average old man. Endure it.
Everyone play nice.
Okay, now we start the fun insect meet and greet.
Yeah, fun, with that face. When I had first woken up, Kokchi told me this as well was hell. Okay, it appears that wasn't a lie. Oh shit, yeah, no. I would be out of that room by any means necessary. The incredible specimens each gave off the appearance of vigor and vitality, and they were exactly as vigorous as they looked. With our escape route blocked off, all we could do was run around the room in a panic. Announcement? Is it nighttime or is it victim time? Body discovery? Nah, that couldn't be it, yeah. The nighttime announcement played, but it didn't save us. Well, yeah, because technically you can be outside of your rooms, so... The insect meet and greet continued without mercy. Yeah, nah. Is that Himiko's leg? No. I mean, yeah. Xetronos hated Himiko, but like... This is too much, even for someone you hate.
What happened, Kokichi? You said you'd be back by nighttime.
Why are you even saying that? He isn't here, he can't hear you.
Himiko is being buried alive by insects.
No.
Himiko, hold on. The more you yell,
Can your saliva dissipate insects? Oh shit. Finally, when our bodies were completely exhausted and sleep was nearly upon us. He finally came back.
Whoa!
Ugh, there are bugs everywhere. How nice, I mean how nice.
Oh, you come back. Kokchi, come, we have fun.
Everyone play nice.
We're gonna have so much fun.
You know, as much as I'd love to do that, maybe we should call it a day, huh?
See?
The bugs look really tired, and a gentleman knows to do things in moderation, you know?
You right?
Oh, Gonta understand.
Hey,
So you clean up while I take care of business with the others. Kokchi's hands were full of several cubs pads. Yeah, he must have gone through them already, I mean, no way he wouldn't have done that first. She's just an empty shell. I'm still okay. As a disciple of Neo Aikido, it'll take more than this to break my composure. Tenko, there's a big old bug on your back.
Wait!
Calm down, Tenko. I frantically swatted the bug off her.
No.
Yeah, she's probably even more disappointed because a male put his hands on her body. It's okay, there were bugs everywhere, it's no wonder you...
degenerate man.
Yeah, I do need help from some male. Clearly, I haven't trained enough. As soon as I escape from this place, I will return to master and resume my training.
How terrifying.
Ooh, even Korekio is kinda disgusted, wow. So, we have escaped from the mob hell itself, somehow.
Everyone!
Thank you for enduring it, everyone. This is the last chance.
I was about to comment, like, what did you care? You're not even human, they can do anything to you, but they could have gotten in one of his, smaller ports and stuff and caused damage, so...
Please, leave the rest to me.
Yeah, if you could get a move on with that, we'd appreciate it. What a divine time. My island is full of creepy crawlers. This many bugs doesn't bug me. Okay, I can't say I would love to see that. Oh, so he really did go get the Cubs pads. What did you think?
Yeah? What's going on? The last thing I remember is Gonta releasing the bugs.
Haha, did she pass out from fear? Well, I can understand that.
Everyone!
Well, everyone have fun time meeting and greeting the bugs?
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose I did.
Wow!
Good. Now everyone like bugs.
You think so?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're right.
More bugs hatching real soon. Let's have fun time meeting and greeting new bugs.
Now,
Yoo-hoo!
you guys okay? You all look like drowned sewer rats. 'Cause you're late. You said you'd be back by nighttime, but it's already 11 p.m. now.
My bad.
Sorry, I ran into an unexpected snafu.
But
Don't even know what that's supposed to mean, okay? But look. Cubs pads. Gotta catch them all. I even got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here. Wow, okay. That's impressive. Now everyone can watch their motive video.
Oh my.
We said we don't want to.
how exciting!
Well, it's late and I'm getting sleepy, so let's start already.
Hey!
Start what?
Oh, don't worry about it, Gonta. Just keep watch so these guys don't.
That's enough.
That's it. I won't let you do as you please.
I also.
I didn't want to use this unless I absolutely had to. It eats up a lot of my electricity.
Must do it.
But that's neither here nor there. I will stop you right here, right now.
Kibo, what are you going to do? Ooh, powering up? Still glaring at Kokichi, Kibo slowly reached the hand behind his ear. Okay, and spun the mechanical parts there.
He's lighting
Changing
up.
mode?
Is he gonna self-destruct or?
Yeah, maybe changing modes. Okay, it's a recorder.
One moment, please. I'm rewinding the tape right now.
Yeah. Why?
Right there.
Kibo shot it out and pushed his palm against his ear. And that's
Is
when.
this your doing, Kokichi? Did you have Gonta kidnap us?
Oh, okay. Was that my voice?
He's so simple-minded. As soon as I told him that everyone who hates bugs was trying to get rid of them, he started crying and said that he wanted you
Okay,
guys to
that's
love
actually
bugs, or
pretty
something like that.
useful in this situation.
Could this be?
Unless Gonta's so gullible that doesn't take this seriously, or doesn't think too much of it.
So, what do you think? You just saw my audio recording function for the first time.
Did he really just whip out an audio recorder like it's some kind of secret weapon? Really? It's a cassette tape? In this day and age?
But it's metal tape, you know?
The sound quality isn't the issue.
Let's just put this aside now. More importantly, it seems to have worked. Kokichi, what you mean? You don't like bugs?
Man, now it's boring.
You say we get them to understand how amazing bugs are. Was that lie?
I wouldn't lie to you. I love bugs. From the bottom of my heart.
All right!
Oh, so it not lie. Then Gonta happy. Let's have fun with bugs all night.
Hey, bugs!
Who want pet more bugs?
Eh?
Everyone!
We must run while we still can.
Wait, we need to take back our Cubs pads first. Tenko snatched the Cubs pad from Kokichi. Aww.
Then we all ran out of the lab.
Yeah, okay. That was actually funny. Now Kokichi is the only one stuck in there all night with the bugs. After leaving the room, I could still hear the muffled buzzing and Kokichi screaming.
We might be corpses by tomorrow morning.
It's plain to see.
Don't joke about that. What if it happens? It's just plain possible. So, how do we return these cub's pets back to their rightful owners?
If only the monocabs were here, I'm sure they'd help us.
Couldn't you just fucking throw them away? Oh, it's just you?
The others are asleep. If you need something,
I can help you. It's about the cub's pets. Kokchi brought them to us and I simply need to return them.
I will return each one to your respective rooms,
You bastards. Haha. Okay, thank you. He left. Well, that was abrupt.
But out of all of them, we can probably trust that one, right?
Well then.
Shall we go back to our dorms? It is well past nighttime.
No, that's true. We have the magic show tomorrow.
You're right.
Because of all this, we couldn't do a rehearsal, but I'm sure it'll be a divine show. We'll be waiting for you to come watch.
We'll be waiting, she says. It's Himiko's shows, not yours. I suppose it's alright. Don't really care. I just remembered I wasn't able to train with Kaito today. Too bad. We can do it tomorrow night though. It's not like I'll never see him again or anything. An unfortunate phrase. Worn out from all the commotion, we dragged ourselves back to our rooms. You should never say that in a Danganronpa game. It's close to midnight now. Tomorrow is a busy day. I should get some sleep. I collapsed onto the bed and quickly fell asleep.
I need a miracle.
Oh, this is I don't remember the name. That Charlie Chaplin's movie.
You pray, right? While you're working, living, and gambling. But miracles happen every day. For example, do you know what the odds of the Earth existing are? The same as a tornado blowing through a junkyard and assembling a working car. That's a miracle. That's why us being alive on Earth is a miracle. All kinds of miracles happen every day. Life is made up of little miracles. But whenever a miracle does happen, it just gets chalked up as fate or destiny or whatever. Be grateful for the miracles that have already happened instead of hoping for new ones. If you do that, you should be able to enjoy miracles, right?
Okay. Kinda weird message. I mean, okay. Like inconsequential. That's how I would describe it. Where's Monosuke? Oh, hi. This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It's 8 a.m., so wake up.
On the left.
Oh, he left. Monosuke is so impatient.
He's been cranky lately, so it's making him impatient. I don't like impatient man.
I want to get along with Monosuke. It's a little early, but I'll go ahead and do the nighttime announcement too. It'll be 10 p.m. later.
It's too early. Your impatience is trying to warp time and space.
So long, bear well. Today's the day of Himiko's magic show. But the insect fiasco yesterday, and now this? Do we really have time to be doing this stuff? Well, I suppose I shouldn't think about it so much. I'll just go to the gym for now. Oh, so it was like straight up, like in the morning? Okay. Anybody here? Nope. Heading to the gym. Skipping breakfast. See a magic show. Tsumugi.
Tsumugi.
Good morning, Tsumugi.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You look a bit sick.
Yeah, it's just the sounds of those bugs buzzing is still in my head. Even after I went to bed, I just kept hearing it, so I didn't get that much sleep.
Ah, that must have been rough.
Gonta would be sad to hear it, but I like bugs even less now. I'm glad there aren't any bugs outside of Gonta's lab. Or wait, are there?
Well, Gonta did say that he thought he saw a really tiny bug once.
Oh yeah, he did say that. But even with Gonta's 20.625 vision, he could only barely see it, right? So isn't it possible he was just plain mistaken? No, actually, I really hope he was mistaken. I'm so over bugs. I'm just going to forget last night and enjoy the magic show.
Yeah,
The show's in the gym, right? I'm gonna go on ahead.
okay. But yeah, I mean, an experience like that has got to traumatize the hell out of people. Kibo. Dude?
Kibo.
Ah, Kibo. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Shuichi. How are you feeling today? Are you still sore from the events of last night?
I'm fine. Are you alright?
100%.
Yes, I'm fine. I've recharged the electricity that I used on my recording function. Even so, I'm very happy that I was finally able to use my functions to help everyone.
Kibo's recording function. It's not exactly revolutionary technology, but it did help a lot.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Kibo. You really earned your title of Ultimate Robot.
Well, of course.
Oh, it was nothing really. If you ever need my help for anything, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, I sure will. We won't.
So, the magic show is starting soon, yes? Everyone has probably gathered in the gym already. We should get going as well.
Yes, we should. Now then, what do you think, guys? I think something's gonna happen during the show. Because I mean, yeah, it's been a little while without an accident, without someone dying, and we still don't know what this is, right? Yeah, sure. Kirumi.
Kirumi.
Ah, Kirumi, good morning.
Good morning. Everyone has already gathered for the show.
Ah, is that right? I suppose everyone's looking forward to it.
Miu seems particularly excited. Her eyes were lit up like a child's.
She's that excited, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited too.
By the way, it would seem that some outrageous events transpired last night.
Hey.
Yeah, Kokichi tricked Gonta into going along with his motive video screening plan. But thanks to Kibo, we put a stop to it. It's okay.
I see. So Kokichi truly does intend to oppose us. No matter. Let's go inside. Everyone is waiting.
But I am curious to see what they have in store for us. If they are actually cool magic tricks. Whoa, this is even nicer than I thought it'd be. I mean, it's a bunch of banners and a tank filled with water. And piranhas up there. Welcome to our magic show. What do you think? Isn't it divine? Yeah, it is. I didn't think you would have a real stage setup. Did you and Himiko do all this? No. This would have been impossible with just 2 people. I got others to help us. Kaido and Kibo helped carry equipment from Himiko's research lab. I designed the stage, but Kirumi sewed the curtains. Everyone is so nice. Atua deserves all the credit.
No.
Shouldn't everyone who worked on it get the credit?
Oh, well, I didn't ask you to help because I didn't know what you'd be useful for.
Did you really have to say that?
I don't know.
Anyway, just sit tight. Once we're done preparing, we'll start right away.
Done preparing? You're not ready yet?
Yep.
The star of the show needs to settle her nerves. The star of the show requires mental preparations? She's shaking like a leaf. What about you, other guys? I tried to say other guys and smashed it into one word. This is quite a professional looking set. However, considering how unsettled Himiko is, we might not get to witness for ourselves the skill of the ultimate magician. How unfortunate. And give her some time. No, okay, I got it. Yeah.
Oh my!
Tenko, you're trembling. I've told you many times that Atua loves all his creations.
What do you mean all his creations? That's way too much love. What about Monokuma, huh? Does Atua love him too?
'Cause Atua says so.
Of course, so we must love Monokuma, so that our love will reach him.
Shut up already! Robots can't feel love. They can't feel any emotions at all. And yet, I felt a strange pain in my chest after you just said that.
You know, lately I've been having weird pains in my joints in my lower body.
Are you okay?
Isn't that a symptom of gout?
What is this device? I've never seen something like this before. I'm getting excited, really excited. See?
I knew it. That's why she was excited. Tsumugi Shirogane. There we go.
This is way bigger than I thought. I imagined a plain, everyday stage. I guess all the thoughts in my plain old head are just plain.
Gonta, so sorry about yesterday. Gonta not know I act that way. Gonta too forceful. Still have long way before Gonta call himself true gentleman.
It's not your fault. It's Kokichi's fault for tricking you.
About that, how is he? Even so, I think you need to seriously reflect on what you did. Your gullible mind will eventually lead you down the wrong path in life. Gonta, be more careful next time. So, what happened to Kokichi? After insect meet and greet, Kokichi's mouth started to bubble. Then he passed out. Ah, I see. He might not make it to the show then. And that's probably for the best. Unless he's out and about killing someone. We managed to complete the preparations in time. I hope everyone enjoys the show. You helped out too, Kirumi. Did you do the sewing? You complete every task you're given, don't you? No wonder you're the ultimate maid. But right now, you're just an audience member like everyone else, so let's just enjoy the show. Yes, I shall do just that. No, I wanna... Tenko, yes. By the way, can I ask you something, Anji?
Feel free.
When?
When you're alone with Himiko, what do you guys talk about?
Oh, just normal things.
So divine.
Food, sweets, or nails, and how to get Atua's bathwater at a discounted rate.
Okay. Belle Delphine slander. I like it. The last one's not normal at all. Angie can be quite the handful. I wonder if Himiko can handle her. And then Korekyo.
Say,
Those fish in the tank above, are those truly? Is it alright to use something so dangerous? I mean it's Himiko. It wouldn't be a great loss, so.
could it be?
Himiko, are you a bit nervous?
Just a little bit.
Certainly doesn't look like just a little bit.
Because the magic I'll be performing today is the extreme water magic, underwater escape pact. I've never successfully cast it before. It's pretty difficult, so I'm a little nervous.
You've never cast it before?
And today, in order to raise the stakes, there's a time limit. If I don't escape from the tank within the time limit, piranhas will be dropped in. I'll be pureed.
Pureed? Shit, I love me some puree. This is looking a little dangerous. The water is cloudy, so I can't see very clearly, but I do see fish swimming around. Swimming? Then a little, that's a little, you know, too packed in there. Those are all piranhas, huh? They don't look like normal piranhas.
Those piranhas were in my research lab. Angie said we should use them for the show.
No.
Wait, piranhas are way too dangerous. Ah, Tenko. Himiko, please reconsider. They're piranhas. They're nothing like lasagna. Okay.
My magic.
No need to worry. I'll instantly kill all the piranhas with magic.
You're going to kill them? I thought this was an escape trick. Poor piranhas, man. Himiko, are you serious?
There's no way I can stop now, since the two is watching the show and all.
There's no such thing as a tour. Angie has brainwashed you.
What was that?
You don't believe in my magic? Well, I can do it. I'm a skilled young girl, 'cause I'm a mage.
She psyched herself up and headed straight to the water tank. Aww. Of course I believe in your magic. You're my precious friend. Tanko.
Okay, bye-bye, Himiko. Ready, Himiko? Did you say your prayers and use the bathroom? Yeah, I said my prayers and went to pee. Then let's get the show started.
It's starting already, but not everyone is here yet. Maki, Kokichi, Ryoma, and Kaito aren't here. What happened to Kaito? I thought he'd be here for sure. I wonder if something happened. Bro, stop. I don't know if you can, if it's an expression in English, but I'll say it anyway. Stop pulling Kaito's feet. That means stop jinxing him, okay? Stop trying to say that he's died. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't say that in English, because pulling my leg would mean like joking or tricking me or something like that. And yeah, but in Italian we have an expression which is tirare i piedi, so pulling my feet or somebody's feet, and that would mean basically like not wishing for someone's death, but like jinxing it, you know?
Thank you, Atua, for being with us today.
Boo! Boo! You're supposed to thank us first!
Yeah, I guess so.
I present to you the mysterious, the miraculous, the amazing Himiko!
Nothing amazing about this girl, but go on.
The magic I will perform today is the extreme water magic.
Okay. Yeah, no need to explain it further, just do it.
If you would please turn your attention to the water tank in front of you. When the timer above the stage starts, Himiko will enter the water tank.
How many seconds does she have?
Once she's in the tank, her assistant, me, will draw the curtain in front of the tank. After 60 seconds have passed on the timer.
But I mean, that's lame. If you pull the curtain, like... Okay, sure, you could be like, well, I don't want to reveal the trick, but then there could just be someone else untying her or something.
A separate, suspended tank will open and drop in a school of piranhas. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so cool.
After the piranhas have fallen and the curtain is opened, if by some miracle Himiko has been gobbled up, please give a big round of applause.
Wait, what? Shouldn't that be...
Just
okay.
kidding. It's a joke.
I don't know if you're kidding. I mean, you could also use this and like... Well, but at that point, I was gonna say you could call it an accident and then escape the island as a murderer, but then at that point, Monokuma would have to start a trial. And yeah, we know you were the assistant, so we would all vote for you. Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Are you feeling all right?
I'm concerned about Himiko. She's not responding properly to Angie's jokes. Gonta worry. Gonta have bad feeling.
Atura, please protect Himiko.
No!
Wait, what am I doing praying to Atua? That's Angie's shtick.
Well, I guess you could pray to some other god.
Well then, let's begin. The amazing Himiko's magic show.
Yay! And she has a full minute, okay. In her typical high-pitched voice, Himiko made her announcement and started the timer. Then she took a breath and dove into the water tank. Splash!
Okay, I'm closing the curtain.
Alright. Angie closed the curtains, obscuring the water tank from view. We started silently waiting. I clenched my fists nervously, my palms damp with sweat.
Himiko is still not out.
She went in mere moments ago.
Yeah. Come on, just 10 seconds? That's not enough.
Well, do you think she's all right?
Gonta's starting to worry. Should we do something?
Nah, give her time.
She still hasn't come out. Are you sure she's okay?
Gonta can't take it anymore!
Gonta cried out, leaped out of his seat and
Gonta?
ran up onto the stage. Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're still in the middle of the show.
Yeah. I'm unsure about something. I wouldn't want it to... Yeah, but then it... yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Disregard that. I was gonna say maybe have someone go up there so they mess something up and kill Himiko, but once again, that would benefit no one, so...
But if Gonta does nothing, piranhas will eat Himiko! Huh?
Less than 10 seconds remain.
I don't care if it ruins the trick. Just come out. This stress is bad for my heart.
Yeah, honestly, this wasn't the best idea at all.
Himiko!
Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... Wow, okay. The bottom of the suspended tank swung open, and the murky water and shadowy shapes inside fell straight into the water tank. Himiko was into the water tank Himiko was swimming in.
Huh? Huh? Look! The piranhas!
Okay.
Hurry! The curtains! Open the curtains already!
Got it. I'm opening it now.
When Angie pulled apart the curtains, we witnessed an unbelievable sight. Blood and bones. Oh shit, Ryoma? What the... Okay. Man, those were some hungry piranhas. Ah, the little skull. Why was it fractured? Did our little boy get a bump on his head before being tossed in there? It took a few moments for all of us to even process it. I guess this is the first actual, death that we see on screen, right? I mean, I'm trying to think. My memory is always not so good, so who knows? But yeah, like this, with a lot of people witnessing it, I think it's the first time ever in the Danganronpa series. But then again, perhaps we weren't trying to process it. Perhaps we didn't want to acknowledge it. Okay, first things first. People are gonna start accusing Himiko, and that's too obvious, so of course it isn't Himiko. Maybe Angie, but that would be quite obvious too, so I would rule Himiko and Angie out, along with everybody that was with us in the room. So that leaves out Kokichi. Pretty suspicious, I would say. And then who else? Kaito? Maybe. Is there anybody else out and about? I think not. We'll see. Let me... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, come on.
Behold, the magnificent underwater escape.
Her being clueless about it is the best.
Yeah?
A body has been discovered.
Why, yes, indeed.
Everyone, please gather in the gym.
Oh, I have news for you. We're already here, Monokuma.
Yeah? A body in the gym?
Then, when Himiko turned to look back at the water tank. But yeah, did I or did I not say Ryoma was gonna get killed for sure, 100%, just because of the character design? It's like the fat guy in the chef guy in Danganronpa 2. It's like Danganronpa doesn't really like to preserve, let's say, to make the characters who look weird survive, you know? One way or the other they're going, either as a killer or as a victim. And by weird looking, I mean like the shape of their body, actually. A thin line divides heaven and hell. Deadly life. Okay. Huh. I mean, that was quite unexpected. Not, like I said, not Ryoma dying. I mean, I could have seen that happening, but like, something happening at all here while we were all watching. That was pretty weird, but yeah, I guess we're gonna end this live stream here. And we'll start next week with the investigations. So, let me save real quick. And in the meantime, I would thank you everybody for having followed me thus far. I have been Loaf Dog, and I'll see you all next week. Bye bye.